Hi everybody, welcome to the Spark Surf Report for Friday the 4th of January until Monday, Tuesday, 7th and 8th of January 2019. Yeah, happy New Year's everybody, hope it's going to be a fantastic year, hope it's going to trump last year. Put in some good work and you'll be rewarded. Putin, get it? So the reason for the forecast of course is this tiny little storm in the deep south. It's 2,000 miles from Cape Town and central winds around the core are 60 knots sustained, wind gusts to 80 knots. And the core fetch, which is the reason why we're getting those insane 22, 23 second periods on Monday, is this 400 mile fetch right on the inside of the storm. And you've got swell that's traveling at quite a speed. And you're looking at the arrival of the forerunners of the swell. In other words, the fastest, but often the smaller component of the swell arrives first with the longer periods because it's moving at higher speeds as a result of the higher velocities in the storm. And that looks like 7 foot at 22 seconds arriving at 5 o'clock on Sunday, which basically means very slow, long period sets might start appearing on the bommies outside reefs in Cape Town. And then it's going to spread east into the Southern Cape and Eastern Cape during Monday. And then come Monday, 6 a.m. in Cape Town, we're talking 11 feet at 19 seconds. Basically 12 feet at 20 seconds is what I read it to be, and that is going to be anything from 12 to 18 feet on the set with some epic conditions. The winds, however, are not going to play ball. We have moderate southerlies expected early on Monday, and then these will freshen during the day. So it's not the best in terms of wind, but of course we can't expect much more since it's peak summer. But as the swell heads eastwards, your best bet's going to be as early as you can. And see here, it seems like the best area to surf is really going to be the Southern Cape. But just let's look quickly at the Wavescape surf report. So there the swell arrives, okay. It actually is not even registering that arrival in the late afternoon because this wind swell is given credence over that 22 second forerunner. But then the brunt of the swell arrives overnight into Monday morning. 20 second swells at 12 foot or so and epic waves. What a bummer about this wind. Strong southerly winds all day, but probably light in the morning. Pick of the day is Tuesday, where it's much more lined up and more consistent and a little smaller and more manageable, with point breaks firing all along the west coast. And yeah, this is of course spreading. So let's look at the Southern Cape. It arrives pretty much during the morning on Monday, and much lighter conditions as I've mentioned. So that's the pick of the spots where you need to be surfing. And then if you go to the Eastern Cape, you'll see that the forerunners are arriving early on Monday, 21 seconds, and then the brunt fills in during the day. Light to moderate easterly winds, but the dawn patrol should yield something. Unfortunately, as you go further up the coast, of course, the northeasterlies are blowing. But there you see that first little tinge of the 22 second period arriving on the eastern parts of the Eastern Cape, 6 foot at 22 seconds. That sometimes doesn't hardly even register. It's just really a pulse that runs in front of the main swell, and then the main swell starts arriving in the afternoon, unfortunately with strong beastly easterly winds, and you're pretty skunked as you are on Tuesday. The only hope of course would be an early dawn patrol, but of course it is summer, can't be helped. And then on the south coast of KZN, Monday is flat and onshore, and you've got the swell only really arriving late in the evening, so you're not going to notice much on Monday. But Tuesday is the day that the swell is at its best on the points with nice long period sets, lovely gaps. But then here again, we've got nasty northeasterly winds and onshores expected, although the Dawny might just be the option. Anyway, that's it for now. That swell is going to be quite an interesting one. Look out for it. It's a lovely looking storm, round and strong and powerful, good winds. But unfortunately, because it's summer, we're not getting the best of the conditions. Okay, thanks a lot. Cheers.